Hello students, welcome to Rank 1 Test Series in Academy. So today we are going to learn a poetry, Dust of Snow, written by Robert Frost. So we have chosen it's from CBSE poem, class 10 CBSE, poem number 1, Dust of Snow, written by Robert Frost. So before we start reading the stanzas of the poem, I just want to depict a central theme of the poem. What is the idea made the poet to write this poem? So let's see. This is a small and a very simple poem, but it has a very deep meaning in it because the poet tries to put it very clear that even a small thing in life can bring a tremendous changes. We usually think this small thing, what is it going to bring into my life? But the poet says, don't think that what you got is a very simple thing or a small thing. Even that can make a tremendous changes in your life. That's what he would like to mention and strongly convey through this poem, The Dust of the Snow. So by looking at the title itself, it is very clearly understood. The poem is something about snow. I hope that you all have seen snow in your life, at least once in your life. And snow is nothing but it's a small particle, and you could find it in our country, even in Kashmir. If you go, you may happen to see this snow. And then the poet also says that it reflects that the hard times in life will lead to the happier times if we can persist with it. People many times will say that it is not possible to go through this kind of a hard time in my life, but we should not say that according to the poet. The poet suggests, don't say that you are leading a very tough life, you're going into the hardest part. You people will think now you are in 10th standard, just now you all stepped into 10th standard. You might think that how I'm going to lead this full 1 year of my life, how I'm going to prepare for my life, for my 10th standard board exam, how is going to my preparation. But need not to bother and think about that. That's what he says, that the hard time what you are going across, what you are leading right now, will take you to the happier moments. At last, if you start preparing for your exams from now, you can really get success in your life for sure. Now let's read the poem. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. I want you people to understand the meaning of this dust of snow. What is the meaning of the word dust of snow? It's a particle of a snow. That's what I've already mentioned. As I mentioned earlier, if you may happen to go to Kashmir or any hilly areas, you may happen to see these particles of snow. That's what is mentioned as dust of snow. And this hemlock tree, I don't think so many of you would come across this word called hemlock tree. So we, in our country, we don't find that such type trees. So this hemlock tree is a poisonous tree, but it has small white flowers. If you see, you won't feel that it is a poisonous tree, but because of the flower, the white flower, what is it has in it, but it is actually a poisonous tree. Let's go to the second stanza. Has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. The meaning of the word mood here is a state of mind. How do you feel at that particular moment, or how does a poet feels at that particular moment? And then rude means held in regret. He's not in the happy time. He's not spending his happy time at the moment when he was sitting under the hemlock tree. Now let me explain the meaning of this poem. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. So in the very first stanza, it is clearly understood the poet is sitting under the hemlock tree. And when he was sitting under the hemlock tree, suddenly a crow came and sat on the tree, that hemlock tree. The moment when crow sat on the tree, it started to shake the branches of the tree. So the dust particles, what is occupied by the branches, have fallen apart. It fell on this whom the poet has given my heart the change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. So now the poet says, I was not in the happy mood, with that happy mood. So it says, why does the poet need to sit under a hemlock tree? And hemlock tree is a poisonous tree. Crow is again not a good sign here. According to even our own culture, we say crow doesn't bring a good fortune to us. So hemlock tree is a poisonous tree. Why does a poet sit under the hemlock tree? He's sitting under the hemlock tree because he is not leading a happy life. He is so sad and he's upset and he just wanted to end his life. That's why he's sitting under the hemlock tree. But a small change. What is the small change here? The small change is nothing but a crow shaking down the tree and a particle of a snow had fallen on him. So the moment the snow particle fell on him, immediately his heart, the whatever feeling or whatever sadness the poet has in his heart has just flew away. Now he sat very happy and he's telling, it saved some part of a day I had rued. It means from the morning till the time when the crow shaken the tree, he was not in the good happiness mode. He is not in the good mode. He's of sadness. He was very upset. But that small incident has changed his remaining part. Now he feels very happy. That's what Robert Frost here explained. He actually recounts a small incident that changes the poet's mood. It seems that a very simple but great significance. We think, how is it possible? A small particle, how can it change the mood of the poet? What we think is very small only can do the big changes in anyone's life. So the poet was very depressed and he was in hopeless manner. He doesn't have hope to live his life anymore. That's why he's sitting under the hemlock tree. But still a small change, a small thing has totally changed him. Suddenly a crow that was sitting on a tree shook the tree and the fine particle of snow from the tree fell on the poet. Immediately his mood got changed from the state of sadness to happiness. He started feeling so peaceful and refreshed. A simple incident, a very simple incident, helped the poet to enjoy the remaining part of the day. Thus he became very happy and his rest of the day was saved from being wasted or held in regret. So that's what the poet would like to say through this, convey through this poem. Why does the poet convey this through this poem? So it's an example even for your life to be set up. Now your intention, don't feel that I'm not able to do, I couldn't score, no, nothing. Small thing, that small thing is nothing but you started to motivate yourself. So it need not to you should not wait for somebody to come and motivate you. You have to try to motivate yourself. You should build your confidence level high. If you started doing it, surely you can get success in your life. Like the poet, how he started to feel happy in the rest of the day. Now let's see what is the poetic device used in the poem. So first one, let's see the rhyming scheme. How to find the rhyming scheme? I'll help you out. You have to look at the end word of each sentences. Now look at the rhyming sound of the word crow, me, snow, tree. So crow, so let's give A to this first word. Now next me, it doesn't match with crow, so let's give B to it. Now the next word is no, crow. So this rhyming word is going with crow, so I'm going to give A again. The same letter I'm going to use here, A, and tree. Me and tree goes with same rhyming scheme, so I'm going to give B. Again, heart, some part, mood, rude. So Here we are going to give again A, B and A, B. Heart A, mode B, heart A, root B. But you may ask question, ma'am, actually crow and heart is different. Here you have given A and here also you are giving A. That's different. This stanza is different and this stanza is different. For each stanza you should give the rhyming scheme. For this stanza number 1, A, B, and even for stanza number 2 also it's A, B and A, B. And the second poetic device used in this poem is irony. The contrast between the reality and expectation. Between what is said and what is meant. Between what appears to be true and the real truth. Use also plant that is cultivated for its medicinal use. There is a bit of irony here that the poet refers to the poisonous hemlock and the medicinal rue. So here he has used crow, hemlock tree, whatever we consider with not good, but he has used this for the good reason. So that is an irony here used in this poem. I hope that you really enjoyed the class. So please learn well. So in the next class, let's discuss about come with the next session. So thank you for watching, and still now if you haven't subscribed our channel, subscribe it. Next to the subscription, you will be finding a bell button. Click the bell button so that only you will be getting other videos whatever we upload in our channel. Thank you for watching. If you like it, don't forget to share it with your friends. See you in the next class. Bye bye.